Hi. In this particular case, I would like to talk a little bit about the tools that you need to be able to generate an income online. So I talked about an introduction and a welcome video about the importance or why is it important for me to find a way of creating a laptop lifestyle. And one of the things that you need is tools. I mean, think about it. In almost any trade, you require some type of tools. Think about a carpenter. Something as simple as some guy who takes wood and converts it into some kind of furniture. Does he do that with his fingers? Definitely not, right? He has, saws, electric saws. He has a hammer. He has nails and all different kinds of different things that he uses to be able to convert or transform that raw wood that he gets into furniture, something that you can use, something that you can uh, benefit from. The same thing is in the internet marketing world. You have all kinds of different tools. If you think about it, the internet itself is a tool. It's a tool that allows you to communicate with thousands of people sometimes at the same time, that allow to gives you the ability to pass a message to them, a message that you wouldn't be able to pass to them if you didn't have the internet. So it works as a tool of communication. But you have all the tools that you require. You need, for example, a website. So you need tools to convert and create that website. You also, as I said just a second ago, you need to communicate. But the internet is the main, how you could say, a main container that you use to communicate. But you have specific tools that allow that communication to to function. And one of them is email. But how do you use email to communicate with people if you're communicating with thousands of them at the same time? There are different types of emails, but you need a mass emailer, so to speak. Obviously, you need to get those email addresses in a very in the right way, according to the law. You need to have people opt in to your email list. But once you have the emails, you need to use it to communicate with them. So this video is about particular tools that you can use to do that. And one that's very, very good because it compresses and it uses different aspects in one tool, like it has stuff like, for example, contact manager or a CRM, customer relationships management, that's what that means. And autoresponder, when you read the article, you'll be able to see what actually an autoresponder is and why is it that important to have one. And the ability to send video emails and much other stuff that you will see in the demonstration that I'm going to give you right now. So let's go ahead and do it, and I will give you a little tour of what this tool is. The name of it is Kalatu Cloud, and it will give you the opportunity to put all these different tools that you require to do the internet marketing part of your business in one package. And that package and having everything connected with each other gives you a huge advantage than having all these different tools separated that don't communicate with each other, and that you, worse than the whole thing, have to pay for each one of them separately, making your your monthly costs much higher. So this tool, one tool, everything connected with each other, and gives you the ability to be better at and more effective in your marketing. So let's go ahead and see how that works. So welcome back. I'm wearing my glasses now. I can see what I'm doing. So let me show you what the program actually does and how it looks. This is the Kalatu Cloud website. The first time you log on, it will come to this screen, the Getting Started screen. As you can notice here, you have separate tabs. So you can have many different tabs that will work in your that will show this information that you require, to do your business and do whatever you need to do with your contacts, which is basically what Kalatu Cloud is about. Is a contact manager, and it will allow you to keep track of everything that's related to your contacts and to communicate with them. So let's take a look. Getting started is the first thing you will see when you log on. You have this area where you have the information of how you start. It will give you all the tips necessary to set up everything up and to start your business. Notice this area here. It will allow you to record a video, your own video, and you can see a tutorial of how to do that here. Or
you can use the pre-recorded video that shows David Wood with the basic information. It gives you instructions on how to set up the video. I would suggest, if you have the opportunity to do that, to do your own video, which is, I think, is the best option. Then you go to step 2, and it will give you information about, for example, what your link is and what's the link that you can use to walk people through once they start with your business. So this is very important. And then in the third part, you are actually setting up Kalatu Cloud. So, but this obviously is very important, but you do it once. The most important part is, what is Kalatu Cloud? What does it show? How does it help you? If you can see here in this area, you have different aspects. You have the audience manager, where you basically are managing your contacts, which is the most important part of the whole thing. As I said in the introduction, you are talking to lots of people. And this way you are, contacting different people in different ways. So you can manage your contacts. If we go in there, you'll see that it will open a new tab. It's a tab-based system. And there you will have a way of adding new contacts very fast. And you can import contacts. You can make sure, if depending on the option that you're setting up, the default setting is off. You have a verified opt-in, which means that you send the people an email. The people logged in, opt in for your list, and then you send them an email where they have to confirm and click on a link in order to actually be taken into the list or accepted into the list. But as you can see, it's as default set as off. People opt in and immediately they are part of your list. You can upgrade and have more contacts if necessary, although at the beginning that wouldn't be necessary, because you have 0 contacts, so it wouldn't make any sense unless you're importing from another list that you might have new contacts, and there are more than 250. You can add a contact here manually. Not necessarily through a opt-in page. It's a little bit slow today. And you have the different records about, the different things that you can add information about, the people you're adding. You can set an autoresponder, you can schedule a task, you can document a call, you can send a text message, which is very, very interesting. It's an option that you have, that you can contact and talk to people, sending them text messages that will go directly to their telephones. And you have a summary of the information of the person, you have the details of the person, you can set up an autoresponder, which basically means only when the contact is created, obviously. No, it doesn't make any sense, but basically what it means is that you will be sending them, they log onto your list, and you'll be sending them automatically without you having to be there and writing an email and sending it manually. It will automatically send them a series of emails that you have set up before. So you say, okay, immediately when they subscribe, send one email, then and the next day, and then the next day, and then in a week, and then in 6 months, then when it's their birthday or something like that, send them an email, and this will all be automatically set up here. You have tracking, very important. Obviously, if you don't have a contact, you cannot do the tracking. Although, let me see, because there is one contact, which is the one that's basically me. That's set up here automatically. If I go to the audience manager again, which is this one, and I take a look at my contacts that already exist, no point of creating a new contact if there's one there already. I can go and edit. See, that's me with my email address that you already know because you have received emails from me before. And I can go and edit. And this is all the information. You can this time set up an autoresponder. If an autoresponder already existed, which in my case don't exist yet, but you would be able to set it up. You can set up tracking. Very interesting and important. You can watch what activities you have had with that contact, because you're recording everything you are setting up with that. And you can even add custom info, or if the person attended or not attended a webinar, you can also have that information here. So as you can see, everything here is already recorded because you're talking about you have your inbox when you receive emails from your contacts or people who are prospects, to that email address that you have with the system. You can set up email campaigns. We already talked about autoresponders, and these are very interesting. You can send audio mails. You can send video emails. You have a very, very important thing. You notice here in the contacts, you have this tracking option, right? Once you set that up, you have the option to actually track that or see the analytics of that information, and that information will provide you with what's necessary to be able to make decisions, because you will know if what you're doing works or has worked, or how has it worked. You send an email, did they open it? Did they click on the link? So that gives you information that you can use afterwards to improve, to optimize your marketing, and in the end, generate a better income, better return on your investment, or ROI. And you can also, as part of the whole system, you can also do video hosting, HTML5 video hosting, which is replacing Flash, which is what was very popular before, but it's already gone. And this part is very, very important: calendar and task manager. As I said, this system includes everything, and because you have the option to set up tasks that you can program and you can schedule yourself, then you can use your time in a more effective way, and which will result in your marketing being also more effective, because you will know what to do and when to do it. So as you can see, this is a very superficial look of the system. I'm not trying to go in depth into the system, but give you an idea that everything is here in one system. You have autoresponders, you have audience or contact manager, you have a calendar and a task manager, you have analytics. Basically, you can track what the people that are in your list or are in your list of contacts are doing, based on if they open the emails, if they click on links, and stuff like that. So basically, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to show you how the system can be beneficial for you. And as I said in the introduction, it's only a matter of one tool that includes everything, and everything is interconnected, instead of going to 10 different tools and paying for 10 different tools that are actually not interconnected. They do their job, which is, makes sense. They have been out there for a long while. People are actually using them, and people benefit from them. But in this particular case, you would have one tool that does the whole job for you, and all the different parts of it are interconnected and allow you to be more effective in your marketing, which will result in having a better ROI, or return on your investment.
So there you have it. You have taken a look at the tool, the software tool, this package that includes everything, where everything is interconnected, the audience manager, the autoresponder, the calendaring option, all those different things that you can have in one price, in one package. So the question is, what's the next step? Well, just click on the link below. That will take you to the informational video where you will find out everything else you need to know in order to make a decision.